Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day today. If you have any questions on the volume of cylinders, please come by an open meet or email one of your teachers and we'll get right back to you. But today we're going to start with the volume of a cone. So this is very similar to the volume of a cylinder, you'll notice, except for one thing. So if you look at the formula here, the volume equals 1/3 times capital B. Remember, capital B stands for the area of the base. The base of a cone is a circle, so that's going to be pi r squared again, just like as it was before with a cylinder. And then h is the height of the cone, so from the center of the base to the tip of the cone, there's going to be a right angle here, meaning that this is a straight line going up, so it measures perfectly the height of the cone, the distance between the tip and the base, so that would be the height. So you'll notice it's the same thing as a cylinder, except we multiply it by 1/3. So if you had a cone and a cylinder that had the same dimensions, the cone would have a volume that is 1/3 the size of the cylinder. So that's how they're related. So using this formula, let's answer some questions. So it says, find the volume of the cone, round your answer to the nearest tenth. So, well, I need a couple of things here because I know that the volume is 1/3 times the area of the base, which is pi r squared, times the height. So it looks like I need the radius and I need the height. So what's my radius? Alright, so it looks like I have an arrow here with a 4 pointing to this line. So is this line my radius? Well, if you said no, you'd be correct. That's the diameter because the line's going all the way across. The radius is only halfway. So if the whole thing is 4, well then halfway would be 2 meters. And that'll be your radius. So radius squared would be 2. The height, the distance between the base to the tip, 6. We got our pi button there, and we've got 1/3. So I'm going to type this in my calculator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the pi button on the calculator. I'm going to multiply it by 4, which is 2 squared, and then times 6. And I get 75.398. And then I have to multiply it by 1/3. Another thing you can do if you don't want to multiply it by 1/3, you can divide it by 3. That's the same exact thing. And I get 25.1. Don't round your answer until you get to the very end. So you want to carry that answer over in the calculator until you get to the end. That's when you round. So, well, not squared. My mistake. So 25.1 meters. And since it's the volume, it's a 3-dimensional measurement, so it's cubed. So 25.1 meters cubed. Alright, now it says find the height of the cone, round your answer to the nearest tenth. So now they're giving me the volume. Looks like they're giving me the radius, and I need the height. So let's remember again that the volume is pi r squared h, but since it's a cone, it's 1/3 in front. That's what the volume equals. So let's replace what we have. Well, we have 956 is the volume. One-third is always given there. Pi is a standard. Our radius is 9, so 9 squared would be 81. Let's put 81 here, save us some time. And h, well, I don't know anything about h yet. I have two options here when I'm at this step. I can multiply both sides by 3 to get rid of this 1/3, or I can multiply 81 by 1/3 if that winds up being a nice number, which it does. So 1/3 times 81 is actually 27. So it's 27 pi h is equal to 956. At this step, we're going to divide both sides by 27 pi. Now when I put this into my calculator, I'm going to put the 27 pi in parentheses. So I'm going to type in 956 divided by, and then in parentheses, I'm going to put 27 pi close parentheses. And I get 11.3. So you get 11.3 feet cubed. Nope, no you don't. Oh, I made the same mistake again. Not my night. 11.3 feet is just the height, so it's a one-dimensional measurement. So one dimension because it is just the height. It's just one dimension. So that's why it's just feet. It's not squared, it's not cubed. So 11.3 feet. Alright, so why don't you guys pause the screen, try these two out. When you're ready, press play and we will see the answers. Alright, so for this one here, looks like we have the radius, we have the height. So we have 1/3 pi times 6 squared times 15. So I'll just type this into a calculator here. So 36 times 15 times pi, whole thing divided by 3. You get 565.5. Let's see if I don't mess this up this time. That'd be centimeters cubed, because we're talking about the volume. Nailed it. Alright. So in this one, we know we have the volume equals 1/3 pi r squared h. We got the volume, 7,200. Watch out for when they give you the volume in terms of pi, meaning they have the pi symbol there. That's when you divide both sides by pi, the pi symbols just get canceled out. So if you see a pi symbol with the volume still, just note that when you divide it, the pi symbol just gets crossed out, so you just divide by the numbers. So the radius is 15, so 15 squared times h. Alright, 15 squared is 225. And you got 1/3 pi there. Now, again, we have the option of what we want to do at this point. We can either see if we can multiply 225 times 3 first, or times 1/3 first, which is 75. So this would just be 75 pi h. 7,200. And if you divide 7,200 by 75 pi, you get 30.6. So 30.6 yards is your height. Alright, so that's what we're going to do today with the volume of a cone. So why don't you try out the Big Ideas problems and let us know if you have any questions. Have a good day.